So, you've got a good story going for your epic machinima. It's time to flesh it out. What I'm going to cover in this video is the easiest way to write a script that is easy to read and contains the right information for everyone involved. So I'll move on to storyboarding, which is essential to smoothing out the rest of the machinima process. The program I use is called Caltex. It's free. They used to have a desktop application, but now it's all browser based. Here's the link. It's important to use an editor like this rather than Word or Notepad because it does all the formatting for you and makes everything easy to read. So here's how you use Caltex. Okay, so this is Caltex. I've got it open in the browser and I'm logged in as myself. So I'm going to start a new project and I'm just going to call it Machinima. Whoops, spell it right. Machinima. And it probably comes under film and TV. And you don't really need to do anything else down here. Click create. And then you click the script and it'll open a new tab. Sometimes it will take a while to load up. And then this is where you write the script. So the first scene, we could call it the road. You press enter and it comes down. You can see up here, it says action. And we can choose things like the other one you would have here is either shot, a transition or text. So we'll probably start with shot. So let's say aerial shot of a busy road. And then if I press tab, I can actually go along to character. So I'll have a chicken. I press enter and it'll automatically go to dialogue. So it's really easy it does all the formatting for you. So you can say, oh look, what a lovely road. Lovely road. And we could have, let's see, some action. And we could say a car zooms past and narrowly knocks chicken off his feet. Then we could put that chicken is undeterred. And then suddenly there's a cow. And the cow could say, oh no, chicken. You have so much to live for. And it may not be obvious he's shouting, but we could put shouting here. Shouting from across the road. Because this is a country road and there's a farm on the other side. And then we could have, let's see, another shot close up of chicken's face or beak or whatever it is. Just put a thing in there. And then we could have another action, chicken steps into the road. And you could basically continue like that. At this point I'd probably put another transition. Oh no, we haven't had a transition yet. Put a transition in, fade to black, and then it'll automatically go to the next scene because you've done a transition last, and we call it something like the autopsy. And go from there. So yeah, that's Caltex. Go through your story and write it out in script format. This could take a good few days. Once you've got your script written, it's time for storyboarding. This doesn't look all that fun, but it could quite possibly be the most important part of the whole thing if you want everything to go smoothly. So what is a storyboard? Basically, it's a graphical representation of your whole movie. You draw out each shot so you know in a bit more detail what your movie will look like. If you have a specific look in your head, if you get it onto paper you can work out any little kinks or problems you may have. Mine looks like this. The great thing is you don't have to be an artist. As long as you can draw boxes, you're good. Start by dividing a piece of paper into 6 squares. Once you have one, you could trace the rest over it to save some time. I drew the people in this fashion, using a simple square for the head and writing the first letter of their character's name in it. I imagine everyone is wearing a helmet, so I can do this little pattern at the side if I want to show if they're facing left or right, or draw a line straight across if I want to show they're facing away. Use arrows to show movement. and include little comic-style word boxes to indicate something about the shot that is important. I also used a marker to show the scene numbers. Go through your script and draw it out all this way. The reason it's so useful is when you get down to the actual filming, you already have all of your shots already planned out. You don't need to think about them in context to the rest of the scene or the whole movie. All that thinking has already been done. So when you're in that room having the LAN party or on the server with the Skype call, you're not wasting time by trying to think about what you want the scene to look like and possibly making a bad decision or forgetting a shot. So, my 3 tips for this time are: use a good script editor rather than Word or Notepad. It'll improve the readability for everyone. Take time with your script. Read the speaking parts aloud to make sure they all sound natural. Storyboard everything. It will save you a lot of hassle and brain ache. Next up, things are going to start getting exciting. It's on to voice recording.
And what can I do for you, likely lads?
Did someone say lard?
That will be 3 beers. Just 2? Okay then, 1 beer please. Actually, make that a glass of milk. It's only 11.
Whoa, are you okay?